Okay, let's continue on with our snowman project. Just so we're on the same page, I'm going to go to View, Frame Default, and then go to View, Frame All, so I can see what's going on there. I'm going to hold down the Option key, Alt on the PC, and click, hold, and drag, move around my camera. So your snowman should be similar to mine. Let's go over to the Object Manager and select our snowman and open this up. So your Object Manager should be similar to what I have here as we go forward. I'm going to close this up. All right, let's make an environment for our snowman. Well, at least start to make one. The strategy is we're going to have some nice rolling mountains in the back, some trees, and all this other stuff, and then make a render, render the image. In other words, take a picture of it. So to create a ground plane, a landscape, come over to the parametric primitives where the cube is, and hit the drop-down menu, and then choose landscape, and that's what we'll have there. Now, just from playing around with this earlier, here are the object properties I came up with. So with the landscape selected in the attribute manager, make sure the object tab is selected. Change this X value to 10,000. 1 and 4 zeros there. The Y value, the height of the landscape, change it to 800. And then and don't worry, your snowman will get buried under a snowdrift for a little bit, but don't worry. And then 10,000 for the Y value. Okay, so like right now, if we zoom out, like we got this humongous landscape and our snowman is nowhere to be seen if you zoom out. So click on with the landscape selected, click on coordinates, and you can manually grab the Y and pull it down until you can see your little snowman again. But you can do that. Okay. Again, just from experimenting with this earlier, if you keep the X coordinates at 0, and just for now, let's just see if this works. For the Y, put it at minus 140, and we might change that one. And then for the Z, we're going to move it back into the background by changing the coordinate to 3500. So 3500 for Z, and click that. Okay, so now what is going on here? All right, so with the landscape selected, I'm rotating the camera. So like my thinking here is, I'm going to put trees and stuff in this landscape, find a nice angle, and then take a picture. Right now my snowman is a little bit buried. Oh, there's one more thing. Let's go back to the object. Well, you can grab the Y and you could adjust it so your snowman is sitting comfortably in there. But I want to show you something else, which I should have showed earlier. But clicking on the object tab, there's this interesting parameter called rough furrows. Now I encourage you to experiment with these few parameters here, but rough furrows is interesting. If I zoom out, I'll slide rough furrows to the left and things kind of like calm down a little bit. If I slide it to the right, it gets more dramatic. And I'm going to go all out and put my rough furrows at 100%. Once again, grab my y-axis and get that snowman to settle in there. So here's my parameters for the way I'm doing it, and then here are my coordinates. I got this negative 145. I'm just going to change that. Again, I like having no decimal points in these in case I got to go back and change stuff. So coordinates for my landscape are there, is that, and then the attributes of my landscape is that, and then if you look at the scene here, this is what I got so far. And yours, you know, the furrows might randomly change, so you can just get something similar. Let me zoom way out here. Something similar to what you're seeing here. Okay, we got lots and lots of territory back here to work with. Again, like you'll see as the project progresses, what we're trying to do is just find a nice camera angle so we can take a picture of this. Okay, see you in the next video.